All right, so did you know that the first conflict that men from Wyoming, the cowboy state, participated in was the Spanish-American War of 1898? In fact, Wyoming made a major contribution, far beyond its small size at the time, to that conflict. My name is Douglas Cubison. I'm the curator of the Wyoming Veterans Memorial Museum here in Casper. And I'm going to talk to you today about a very recent collection that we just put on exhibit here at the museum. And also, it's the earliest exhibit here at this museum. And that is the collection of a gentleman called Sergeant Edmund Grant Geyer. Now, Sergeant Geyer had been born in eastern Pennsylvania, came to Wyoming, and he settled in Sheridan. He joined the Wyoming National Guard, Company G, in Sheridan, Wyoming, basically to get extra spending money. And he was trying to set up a bakery business in Sheridan. In 1898, in April 1898, after the battleship Maine was destroyed, the call was sent out for volunteers to help fight Spain. Wyoming provided the 1st Battalion of Wyoming Infantry, and among the men belonging to that battalion was our friend Sergeant Geyer. Now, Sergeant Geyer was from Sheridan, as I've stated, and he was actually at the time the color sergeant of the battalion. That battalion initially trained in Wyoming, and then it was shipped out to San Francisco, where they did a large amount of training right in the city there. Then they shipped out to the Philippine Islands, and they served in the Philippine Islands from 1898 to 1899. By the time they arrived, Spain had been defeated, but the Filipino insurrection was already underway. So they helped put that down. During that process, Color Sergeant Geyer was promoted to Sergeant Major, the senior enlisted man in that unit, and he returned along with his battalion home to Wyoming through San Francisco in September 1899. Sergeant Geyer would go on to open the City Bakery, name of the business, in Sheridan. He represented Sheridan County in the state legislature for 2 terms. He became a Sheridan County Commissioner, and he was ended up his life as one of the city's most distinguished Spanish-American War veterans. So we're very pleased to have this collection here with us. We have a number of extremely significant objects in this collection. An original Company G 1st Wyoming kepi, a dress hat, a British-made revolver that he captured from a Philippine insurgent, his original first aid bandage, and his New Testament that he carried throughout his service. His mess gear, his haversack. We actually even have his chevrons. It's worn in the photographs of him, taken in Manila and San Francisco. And then perhaps most amazingly, we have a Uncle Sam newspaper, a soldier's newspaper published in Manila, and then finally a whole packet full of streetcar tickets from Manila that enabled Sergeant Geyer to get around when he was stationed in the city. So we're very pleased to have this collection courtesy of the Sheridan County Historical Museum on display at the Wyoming Veterans Museum.